Public education has been greatly neglected by government. There is a lot to do for the government regarding public education. As said earlier, that privatization has been done by the government to wash off their own hands from any responsibility that they have to deliver in order to have an education system which is based on the principles to avoid any hegemony from other cultures and having their own cultural influence on the national identity of the students. Therefore, the harm that the government has done on public education needs to be made for and compensated in the years to come. However, under the recent commitment to international challenges like Millennium Development and Dakar Education for All, which is also abbreviated as EFA, as Education for All, goals, public education has become more like a baby of the international donor agencies, that is UNESCO, GTZ, and then the state. So although there is a requirement, rather a great need of government to intervene and work on the public education, which has been just an illusion for the government of Pakistan since the time Pakistan was made. There is a lot to do and compensate for all the years, but still the things are being handled by international agencies other than Pakistan itself. For very small projects, Pakistan is dependent on other nations and other companies. Even to work on blood donations, Pakistan needs help from other agencies outside Pakistan to work for the blood collection, which is of great need, a dire need for the patients who need blood. It is high time now that the government starts working on these projects. In each and every health and education project, there are international organizations which are working. It is not being said here that there is something wrong with the international agencies. Neither is anybody devaluing the work the projects are done. We are very thankful to the international agencies like UNESCO and GTZ who are intervening and trying to help out the situation in Pakistan. But it is for the national identity of our young people that they come to know that there are projects being run by Pakistani government. There are things organized. Are we going to be dependent all our lives till Pakistan remains? We still have to be dependent on other people and other agencies. Why can't we follow on their footsteps? Why can't we learn from them? There are organizations which are working for education for all, and this Millennium Development Project is also being very successful. It is being appreciated by most of the educationists. But why can't these educationists who are appreciating the work of other agencies outside the country and with the help of United Nations, why can't these educationists form organizations in Pakistan and employ people from Pakistan and the youngsters of Pakistan to have pride in working in these projects and making a development towards education? There are some projects which are run by the Pakistani government, but there has never been a resultant to those projects. There is never a follow-up and there are no results which are evident on the screen or the newspapers or in picture or physically. These results are never seen by any Pakistani nationals to see whether those projects have been run successfully and there has been an outcome and the objectives have been attained. So it is high time now that the government works on public education and works on these projects. They can always follow the guidelines which are given by UNESCO or other external agencies, follow those steps and work likewise to bring these projects in process and to involve the young minds of Pakistan to carry on with all the processes that are required for the research purposes, training purposes, so that the Pakistani nation, they come to know what are the root causes of the issues which are prevalent in the country for more than 60 years. So how are these to be removed? Who are the people responsible when something is happening in a house or a family? Who are the people who are responsible? The family members are responsible. And the head of the family designs a way out for that. He finds out solution and he gives an action to be done according to the head's instructions. The rest of the family members, they follow those footsteps and then they find out the solution. Similarly, in order to keep up our national identity, we need to know what are the root causes of the issues, and the young people need to work on it. So it's high time that the government introduces projects run by the Pakistani people and owned by the Pakistani government.